Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. So, this is my Divine Feminine check in for the week. Hi, my Divine Feminines. How are you, loves? I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you guys are still staying your beautiful, confident selves. I pray that you are still working on your healing, and I pray that life is overall amazing for you. But, Divine Feminines, you know how I do. Let's tap in. I want to check in on you. I'm going to do past, present, and future spread for you this week just to see what's going on, how you've progressed in your life, whether that is love, career, we will see. And I will also get you some love messages as well. And then I will do a 7-question love vibe spread for those of you who are possibly single, dating, or currently in relationships. Get you a spirit animal, moonology, and your angel number. All right. So let's tap in. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome back. Welcome in any new incoming followers and subscribers. I always pray the messages are useful. So glad that you found the Soul Tribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to select the arrow and select all so you don't miss any of the other messages I do post. Okay, Divine Feminine. Let's start with your past energy. Give me 3 for the past for my Divine Feminines, please. 3 for the past energy for Divine Feminines, please. 2 more, please. 1 more, please. Okay. 3 for the present energy for my Divine Feminines. 3 for the present energy, please, for my Divine Feminines. One more, please, for the present for my Divine Feminines. 1 more, please. Okay, I'll take that one. I want it to come out. Okay. And give me 3 for future energy for my Divine Feminine. 3 for the future energy, please. 2 more, please. 1 more, please. I'll take this one. Okay. Divine Feminines. Let's see what is going on with you guys. All right. So, in your past energy, Divine Feminine, I see cleanse, always yours, infinity, and these pearls seem very significant. And I see you focused in on your future. So, Divine Feminine, for your past energy, what I'm seeing here is that you made a decision in the past that in order to truly feel like you had a vision for your future, you had to cleanse away the dark energy around you, meaning you decided to separate yourself from people, places, and things that were keeping you in a dark space, in a dark energy, a feeling of lack, a feeling of no focus. I feel like in the past you were merely just surviving, is what I'm getting. I feel like you were going through day by day, you were finding ways to deal with the emotions that you were feeling, but they were not in always such a great way. I feel like you were finding distractions, and these distractions were negative energies. Again, people, places, and things. That could be you were just hanging out with the wrong crowd, getting involved with the wrong things, making the wrong decisions, decisions that came with consequences. And I feel like at some point you finally decided that you were not okay with the direction your life was going. And I feel like you decided to cleanse out that space, that energy, and you walked away from a lot of things. I feel like you felt like you needed to figure out how to love yourself again. And I think that you were able to do this by figuring out what it is you truly wanted for your future. You saw the direction you were going in, and you didn't see the future being so bright under the clouds, under the rain. So I feel like you made a decision and you walked away and you decided to love yourself again. You realized that even though maybe you had multiple failed relationships, you had people in your life, family, friends, coworkers, romantic partners that constantly let you down, you realized that you couldn't run from you. And you had to realize that you would always be your own love. Infinity. You realized that you would always have you. So you had to deal with you and you couldn't avoid it anymore. And when you made that decision, it gave you a, a clear vision of what to do with your future. So now that you have made that decision to focus in on your future, I feel like now that you have an idea of what direction you want to go in, I feel like you decided that you needed to be bold. So in your present energy, I feel like you are taking bold action in all areas of your life, not just in regards to your future, as far as maybe work or business or career, but also in regards to who you are. I feel like you made a decision to go into solitude with this excluded energy. I feel like, again, you cut out anything within your life that was causing you to be distracted and you went within. You literally went ghost on everyone. And I feel like you needed that time in order to discover again who you actually were, who you wanted to be without the interference. And even within this time of going within divine feminine, you have faced challenges, interferences. You have faced people trying to distract you from staying focused on yourself and what goals you have set for yourself for the future. And I feel like this has motivated you to keep going because it has been confirmation for you that you must be going in the right direction if you have people constantly trying to stop you from moving forward in your life. So I feel like you have dug your heels in, you have truly found exactly what it is you want to do. You have made it a decision that has excited you, that has reignited an internal flame within you, because you are starting to discover you again. You have realized that you have lost who you were for so long. It's almost exciting. It's like going on an exploration, doing a deep dive into your soul, into your past, into the decisions that you've made, the people that you've been with, even within your family dynamics. You have truly gone deep and taken bold action to go within. You have not had a fear of missing out. So you have been okay with being excluded, because in your exclusion, you have been able to cleanse your energy. You have been able to gain clarity and focus again without all of the interferences. And again, even though you have excluded yourself, you still face interferences, people, places, things, situations that still try to interfere with your progress, but you are still moving forward boldly, bravely, with a courageous heart. And you feel like nothing right now can stop your forward movement. This beautiful energy that you're in right now, Divine Feminine. And then in your future, I see you working on your healing. I feel like this is where it started, though, with you discovering about you. So now that you have understood your past, now you have been able to, in your future, truly work on your healing. See, this is you coming from out of the water after doing that deep dive discovery, after spending time within your own emotions. I look at water as emotions. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I do see a lot of water energy here, 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 and here. I also do see earth energy as well. So you could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn also in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node. Any of those placements could be significant for you. But I feel as if you are truly just catching your breath again. And now that you've discovered who you are after being in hermit mode, excluding yourself from those situations, people, and places that were not serving you anymore, getting rid of the interference, you have now been able to truly come from out of the water and begin to truly heal, especially from your past. And by you healing from your past, Divine Feminine, not only just your immediate past, but I feel like even your past lives, you are now finding a way to reconnect with your own soul. Your soul, your heart is coming back into union with self. And by doing this in the future, you will attract a soul connection. This is what I'm feeling. So, this is beautiful. The progress that you've made, the energy that you are putting into self, Divine Feminine, it will be beneficial as it looks in your future. So, now let's get some surrounding energy. Yeah, you have been fearless. You have, throughout life, had to swim with sharks. And sharks are those people, places, and situations and things that I don't even think at first you recognized as sharks. So you were literally just able to walk through life and deal with these challenges, these people, these situations, fearless. I feel like you've dealt with so much of this type of energy in your life that you realize that the only thing to fear at this point in life is the Most High God. You have such a strong faith in self, within the Most High, within spirit, your spirit team, your ancestors. You feel like there is nothing to fear at this point. The only thing you fear is not finding direction. The only thing you fear is not figuring out how to love yourself. The only thing you fear is not finding your soul's purpose. So this is why I feel like you are so focused in on your future. What else is your energy, Divine Feminine? Beautiful. You feel like you've let so many things stop you in the past that at this point, nothing can stop you. Yeah, you are going through your transformation, metamorphosis, and it is beautiful. You are truly turning into that butterfly with this healing work that you're doing, diving deep and looking into your past and discovering the origin of your behaviors, your choices, how you handle certain relationships, why you've picked certain partners. It's all becoming clear to you. And now that you are obtaining the right knowledge, you now know how to navigate. You know now how to choose better. And you are going through a beautiful transformation at this time. Yeah. You have made yourself unavailable. Exactly. You have been very, very busy. And I feel like this is not just about you being busy with your healing and your transformation. I feel like it's been a combination of you also being busy, not only with healing and learning about you, but also within your projects, your careers, your businesses. Those are also flourishing and growing as a representation of the work that you've been putting in with yourself. So you are now also seeing the fruits of your labor because of the time, energy, and effort that you've put in. And because you decided that you were okay with making yourself unavailable to those things that were no longer serving you and focusing in on you and the things that mattered for your own growth. Beautiful. I see that as your future energy as well. You are going to be a very busy person. Yeah. I feel like as you grow, heal, and evolve, this was your past energy. This is an energy that you had to cleanse. You were numbing the pain. You were hiding from the pain. You were finding distractions from your pain. But you realized that that wasn't going to benefit you in the long run. So this is something also you had to cleanse away in order to find your self-love again and get back focused on your future. Yeah. Because of your transformation, because of your metamorphosis, you have a lot of people projecting negative energy towards you at this time. And these are going to be those energies that you had to walk away from. And it's interesting because these were people that you considered good friends, people you loved, family, right? But it's very interesting always to me how when you make a choice to become a better person, a better version of yourself, to heal from your trauma, from your past pain. The people who choose not to do this, they seem to project negatively towards you instead of supporting you. But it's just like that saying goes, right? Misery loves company. So now that you are making a decision, Divine Feminine, to get yourself out of that negative space, out of that space of misery because you want joy, because you want success, because you feel like you are wanting love that you truly deserve. You have people who are not too happy about the new you. They don't like this change. And it's because they can no longer benefit from you as this new soul, as this transformed divine feminine. You have now found your self worth, and people don't like that. So they are projecting onto you. Yeah, chatter. People are definitely talking about you right now and your change that you've making. And like I said, most of this chatter, most of this gossip, is negative. There are some people who support you who do like the new you, divine feminine, don't get me wrong. But generally your energy of projection is going to come from people who don't have too many good things to say about your change, about your choices. And again, it is because they are not choosing to change. They are choosing to stay in the same energy they've always been in because people have their own choices that they could make. Everybody has free will. Everybody has the right to choose to change something about their lives if they want to. But most people are more comfortable with conforming with the crowd, even if they are uncomfortable, right? So it takes being bold. It takes understanding that sometimes changing being the black sheep, going on a new path, a new terrain, and being excluded means sometimes spending time alone and being okay with being with yourself. And you have found love within self, so you are happy being alone, divine feminine. But this is something that a lot of people can't understand because a lot of people need people around them to be distracted by. They are not comfortable with themselves. Yeah, you are okay with your own soul. Like I said, you are okay with looking at yourself. It doesn't scare you to look within yourself, to look at you, because you are working on healing yourself deep down. And every time you look at yourself and you heal it a little bit more and a little bit more, you become more beautiful to you. That's exactly what it should happen. Self-love should be the most important investment that we give ourselves. And that has nothing to do with anyone else. Yeah, like I said, these are people from your past. Some people are trying to smear your name, your reputation, and it's because that they cannot go with you. They cannot move forward with you, or they're choosing not to. It's not to say that they cannot increase their own vibration. It's not to say that they can work on healing their own past, right? Their own soul, their own hearts. But people don't usually choose that, but then have so much negative to say when you do. It's very interesting, isn't it? Yes, exactly. This is the energy that people were okay with you being in. This is the energy that your past is still in. But that is not what you are choosing, divine feminine. So good for you. And you are very cautious about who you spend your time, energy, who you put your effort into, who you support financially, because you understand that energy is just an exchange and it always matters. Beautiful. Okay. I like where you're going, divine feminine. I feel like you have direction. I feel like you see and you have clarity about who you are, and you're gaining that more and more the more time and effort you put into self. So keep being bold, beautiful, courageous. It's okay to be happy being independent. I feel like in time you will have in this future energy as you continue to work on healing, right? Because healing is constant. So there's always something to work on. But I feel like as you continue to heal, especially this past energy, past life energy, you will come into a beautiful soul connection, divine feminine. And I feel like it will be beautiful because it will be someone who encourages you to continue to heal. They will bring a level of healing that you didn't even know that you needed. They will fill in the cracks of your broken heart with new light. I feel that for you. So don't stop. Don't quit working on yourself. It is worth it. You don't have to know the outcome. Just take the steps. Just keep moving with so much faith and confidence. Okay, divine feminine? But you look beautiful. I'm very proud of you. It takes a lot of courage to heal what hurt, to even look at it. So good for you. All right, divine feminine, let me get you your 7-question love vibe spread. So again, this is for my single divine feminines, my divine feminines who are just meeting someone new, we're thinking about being with someone new, and those of you who are in committed relationships as well. So as I ask the questions, just put yourself where you go. All right. So, first question, what's coming next in your love life, divine feminine? So, this could be for my single divine feminines. So, you might have someone coming into your life Divine Feminine, if you are currently single, who may try to rush you into a commitment. This is generally a red flag. It doesn't always have to be, but rushing through romance, hit pause and let things simmer a little bit, because good things usually take time, and so does lasting love. So if you have someone that comes into your energy, into your world, who, says that they are interested in you, interested in creating a connection with you, just make sure that you take your time. You don't make them rush you into something because they are anxious. Usually, if someone is anxious or feels like they need to rush something, it is for a reason, an intention that usually is not a good one. It is something that may be beneficial for them, but may not be beneficial for you, Divine Feminine. So it's very important from the jump for you to ask what their true intentions are for the connection, so you understand and make them hit pause, especially if they're trying to rush you, if you feel the need to. Okay, I feel like you have enough discernment to know what to do in that situation. Okay, but just be mindful. Okay, so the next question: what vibration am I attracting in love right now? Yeah, see, it kind of goes along with the first question and ulterior motives. So this is just kind of confirming, right, what I just discussed with you. Someone's words and actions aren't really lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda here, and love might not be it. So this could be someone trying to rush you into commitment because maybe you have financial abundance. Maybe they need to be connected to your energy for a certain reason, right? This could be an energy vampire, somebody who wants to manifest off of your love, your light, right? Um, Energy is very potent. So just be mindful of the people coming in, possibly with ulterior motives, Divine Feminine, okay? What's the energy of your current connection? So this is for the group of you guys who are currently in a connection. So what's the overall energy of my Divine Feminines that are currently in connection? So some of you guys are thinking about walking away. Walking away, and it isn't a failure to walk away from a connection, right? It's about choosing yourself. Divine Feminine, this could be pertaining to your past energy from the general spread, right? Maybe you had to walk away from a connection that you weren't expecting to have to walk away from in order for you to be now on the trajectory that you are. Because when a path no longer serves you, it's just time to move on. For some of you guys, this could be current energy for you at this time. This is something you are thinking about. Maybe you are not truly fulfilled within your connection and you have been thinking about walking away. So it is going to be important for you to make sure that the decision is definitely based on you. People are going to have a lot of opinions, especially if it's something that you are discussing. I can imagine the number of opinions that people have about the situation. But this is about you making sure that this is what's best for you at the end of the day. Okay, the next one. What energy are you bringing into your current relationship? Okay, so this could be so some of you guys have an energy of holding back. Something's holding you back in your current connection, or you're holding yourself back from something. So maybe this is connected. Maybe you are holding yourself back from walking away. Maybe there are reasons that make you fear walking away. You're dimming your light to keep the peace. It's what this means. Love should never require you to abandon self, right? So again, I hear it all the time where people say, I want to stay around because we have kids, or I want to stay around because we've been together for 10, 20, 30 years. Understand that all that means is that you are self-abandoning. You are abandoning what you truly need for yourself to thrive, to grow, for the sake of others. You're sacrificing yourself, basically. So I'm sure there's a number of scenarios and situations that you guys might be in, the reason for this. But again, this is about you making the decision that's going to be best for you internally, for your heart, for your soul, not for what other people may think or other people's opinions. Don't worry about other people's judgment. You need to worry about judgment of yourself first. Okay? Is this real or just a phase? So this is a question that some of you guys have for maybe a newer connection, somebody you've maybe just been dating for a little while, not that long, and you want to know if it's real. Oh, well, it's real. You guys are definitely showing that you are on the same page. So it doesn't have to be just a phase. This could definitely be something long term, long lasting. You want the same things and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. It seems like you're not playing games with each other. You guys have great communication. The chemistry is there physically, emotionally. Yeah. So I feel like this is definitely something real. If this is your energy and this is somebody you just met and you feel like there has been an equal give and take, you're not seeing any red flags. The conversation seems to be open and honest. The conversation seems to flow without anybody judging the other and the things that they've gone through, the things that they say. There's a lot of respect and admiration. You guys are on the same page in multiple ways. So right as of right now, seems to be real. Okay. Let's see. Okay, interesting. The next question is, are you on the same page? Well, as far as whether this is real or a phase, you guys are definitely on the same page. But let's see what this separate energy is. Are you actually on the same page? If this is still a question for anybody else. Well, right now you are single. You are really embracing your independence. You're trying to expand your horizons, just like we saw in the general spread. So I feel like you enjoy right now your solo journey, and you know that when you're your best self, you attract the best, right? So I feel like you are on the same page with self right now, which I believe is very important, especially based on what I saw in your past, present, and future. You are really truly in alignment with self, and this is just your confirmation, divine feminine. So keep going on that journey that you are on right now. Beautiful. So is it time to walk away or lean in? Well, for some of you guys that are in a connection where you're questioning if it's time to move on or lean in, it seems to be a lot of secrets and lies surrounding the connection, which is probably why you have this question at all. It seems like not everything here is what it seems. There's been a lot of lies, omissions. Somebody's living a double life, and it's causing the connection to be distorted. Somebody is not being truthful about either their motives, their sexuality, what they really want from the connection. And so, if there's this many red flags and this many questions, lies, and deceit, I mean, I'm never going to tell you to stay with somebody who is not on the same page with you. I'm never going to tell you to stay with someone who makes you question your own worth. I'm not going to ever tell you to stay with someone who does not communicate at all and keep secrets and they lie. So that should be your answer if that is your situation. Okay. That is your 7-card love vibe spread, divine feminine. Now let me get you your spirit animal, lunology, and angel number. Overall, amazing energy. This week, Divine Feminine, I love your direction. I love your focus. I love what you've discovered about yourself, and I love that it makes you feel empowered. Good job. What's your most important spirit animal at this time that you need? Okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, Divine Feminine, you have some good luck coming in very soon with the ladybug energy here. That is beautiful. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. I feel like this is what you are mastering. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck, and you are a blessing and good luck to anybody lucky enough to be in your energy. I feel like you have understood this and learned this about yourself, which is why you have been so picky about who you decide to spend your time with, who you decide to be around. Very, very smart. You're learning, you are healing. And I feel like you definitely got some good luck coming in because of all the work that you've put into yourself. I feel like the universe is about to bless you. Revealer of truth with the coyote. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Yeah, I feel like with your healing going within, with the discovery of self, you have truly gained a lot of truth, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge that has helped you to be able to see the red flags. You have been able to use your discernment. You are trusting in your intuition. And I feel like, again, you are really enjoying life right now at this time. You are really diving deep into you, what you want, and you are enjoying your own company. You are taking care of self. It's such a beautiful energy. And I feel like very soon you have a truth coming in, something that you questioned about the past that you're going to be finding out very soon. And this will bring you some good luck. Okay, your moonology. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. You could be a Cancer, you could be dealing with one. So, this may be that truth that is coming in, Divine Feminine. It may be involving a Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio energy. Okay, but you have a personal issue that is going to reach a resolution very, very soon. All right, let me get you your angel number to close this out for you, Divine Feminine. I feel like some of you guys also, with that revealer of truth, some of you guys may be speakers as well. You may be speaking about your experiences, which is helping you to heal. Whether that is through writing, blogging, maybe you have a channel as well on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. But I feel like you are definitely speaking truth, and you are going to be finding out a truth very soon. All right, what is your most important angel number, Divine Feminine? Beautiful. Okay, so here's your advice. So, financial balance, check your habits. This is a wake up call from your angels. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy. Your angels want you to feel secure and balanced in your state of mind, and your finances contribute to that. Take time today to get real about what is coming into and going out of your bank account. Make any organizational changes you can to improve the flow of funds. So that is your advice at this time, Divine Feminine. Overall, amazing energy. Like I said, I'm so proud of you guys. Keep going, keep working on your healing, working on balancing out your life. I feel like, again, you have a clear direction for your future, exactly what you are willing to invest in and what you are not willing to invest in. And I feel like I said, you have some good luck coming in. Okay. All right. Well, that is what I have for you, Divine Feminines, this week. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. And like I said, keep healing, evolving, and growing. If this message resonated, I would love to know about it. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.